What happened to the dumber students in your high school class? He became a millionaire and we are jealous. Let me start from the beginning. He was the dullest student of the class since class 1. He was always cursed by the teacher that you couldn't achieve anything in our life. But, that fool always replied with a smile, "Ma'am. If every one of us becomes officers, who will pull bullet carts here?" He never took his studies seriously because he knew that the school authority couldn't make him fail. I remembered an examination in which he'd sit beside me and constantly annoyed me to show him some answers. After so much annoyance, I decided to show him wrong answers to some questions. He was so absorbed in copying that he didn't care what was written on my copy. Question: who was the founder of the Pal dynasty? Ans: Gopal Halwai. Actually, Gopal Halwai was a famous sweets maker of our neighborhood. Actual answer was Gopal. Question: what are the 5 layers of atmosphere? Ans: Bacha band, Kashcha band, Milan band, Sherardi band, Chandu band. Ha ha ha. Actual answer was troposphere, stratosphere, ionosphere. You know. Then, I corrected my answer, and after the results the whole class made fun of him. Our principal called his parents after 5 minutes of continuous laughter while reading his copy. I was also frightened that time because I wasn't expecting so much chaos. But, he bore everything without telling them that was my mischief. Now, I was feeling humiliated. That time I realized, punishment is bad but humiliation is worse. Things go bad to worse for that poor boy, and once he decided to leave his home. He took his savings that was $2 only, wrote a letter for his family and made up his mind to leave his home forever. No, please don't expect that he would become Dhirubhai Ambani or a multimillionaire. Life is not easy. After spending all his money within 2 days, he returned home and became angry to know that nobody cared what happened to him. Even his mother thought that her boy went to her sister-in-law's home. And because of bad luck, 5 days after his return, his mother found his home leaving letter. Ha ha ha, that fool forgot to remove that letter from his place. His father not only beat him but also complained about the boy in our school. The whole class, including the teacher, made fun of his foolishness. Then, the boy became a little depressed. I don't know if he was actually depressed or not, but he looked like a Devdas without a paro. Once he told me that once his matriculation was completed he would burn all of his books and never look back at those pieces of garbage. After matriculation, all of us got separated. Some of us got admission in different colleges of our city while some of us changed cities in search of better educational opportunities. But, that fool did the same thing that he said to me. He burned all of his books and started doing some business. I don't know what exactly his business was, but he was seen sometimes doing hawker type stuff, as I know that he was also from a lower middle class family, so he didn't have so much capital for starting his business. Then, once in a casual meet-up, he told me that he was thinking of opening a showroom of clothes. I was surprised because my myths had been broken. I thought that there was no alternative to education and education was the only means to achieve our dreams. I was feeling like a fool and cheated by many parents, teachers and this so-called society who chant nothing but education. 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 Now, it's 2019, we are still studying, and that fool is well settled, owns 2 showrooms, and he changes his bikes, cars and smartphones more frequently than I change my pens. Once our parents forbade us to play with him, and now this is the day when our parents taunted us by dropping his name. Fool. Look at how much your friend is earning, after being just 10th passed, and there is you who is quite useless.